This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you at, and we are the people of the East. The sun rises from the east, and the wise man came from the east. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you at. We are the people of the East. Get it now, online, on your mobile. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. People of the East. Radio Biafra, the first and the last. This is Breakfast with Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, on people of the East. Join the interaction now.
Face Reality Records.
Let's see, Baba Africa is
Oh, you see?
How are you feeling?
Oh my gosh, you want to know? Pop City.
Come on, man.
Yo, man. How far? If I got the money, memo transfer. I only lay your give real chaff. Nekenika one nigga sagari ka bastard. Ibrezi bota no man able panda. If I'm gonna it up with money spender. Mama get no village at Tasaki no Pana Karachu waka game message bego no nana. One kete, if I got them Oburo Ebuzo Bamoto Nebuzeruna Park. Oburo Ebuzo Bopos on the Buzeruni Simiri mi Boroni Quero, no matter how fast you are. I got me Buro to Sobujero, Pinibonya Mundo Nakono Bananiro. Uwanka self.
I won't be one day you will get your cafe. I won't be one day you will get your yaka. I won't be one day you will get your yaka. I won't be one day you will get your yaka. Gazola Yamoto, Garola Yola, the Tessie Pacific, the Jenny one again. On the nouvelle, one never knows. On the nouvelle, one never knows. Get the fella with the one. Oh, the China Kogan. On the DJ Gun. On the Yellow Kakan. Get the Fiji Cousin. Send out one the DJ Gun. No one on your merchant. Overtake his salad. Overtake his salad.
I got me Buro to Sobujero, Pinibonya Mundo Nakono Bananiro. Uwanka self.
I won't be one day you will get your yaka. I won't be one day you will get your yaka. I won't be one day you will get your yaka. I won't be one day you will get your yaka. Kazola Yamato, Garola Yola, the Tessie Pacific, the Jenny one again. On the nouvelle, one never knows. Talk about you, say you got the money. If you see me, you go pass me by. Oh, me rara one negi na tafu. Get the figure me lene. Hanunube one never. Hanunube one never. Inakuna bili. Inakuna tawata. No, not tough for the fat.
allow me to worship Ikechukwu Biama on behalf of the entire family listening right across the length and breadth of this very planet. Umu Chineke, all of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Ikechukwu Biama in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you, Ikechukwu Biama, if we came amara n'ime ndụ ụmụ gị niile ndị IPOB n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbaso ha ụbọchị niile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. Chukwu Biama Benigwe, we ask you for every ounce of determination and resoluteness. Make us as hard as steel, as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. But it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living. That they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer, now and always, because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will. And it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Ikechukwu Biama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful. against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. That you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Until time everlasting we have prayed in your name. He said,
Money does. All right, good morning, great Biafrans, and welcome, of course, to this yet another glorious day. I'm actually smiling and I'm actually laughing at the same time, because this brings back a whole lot of memories, especially at this time of the year, especially we that are in diaspora. It is time that we begin to miss home. It is time that we begin to reminisce on what we used to miss at home and how it used to be. I don't know about you, but trust me when I tell you, I miss motherland. I miss Biafra, because that is the place to be even at this particular time of the year. We have no business being in diaspora at this time of the year. We need to go home, of course, to see the people we left at home, of course, to enjoy the fruit of the land, of course, to enjoy Biafra land. What a place to be if not for Biafra land. I know wherever you are seated now, as this song is playing, your mind is traveling back home. You are remembering Biafra. You are remembering Zion. You are remembering how it used to be. All right, let me welcome you, great Biafrans. It's yet another day Chukwu Kikabiama have made. And of course, I want to say to you a warm good morning from me, Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha. And I want to welcome you to this great edition of Radio Biafra SADEC, People of the East Breakfast Show. We have come again to do the needful. We have come to worship Chukwu Kikabiama Elohim Ekekerowa. Onye nani ya buchi, onye nani ya puru ime ihe niile. There is none like unto him. Only him alone is God. He is Elohim. He is El Shaddai, Baruch, Ata Adonai Elohenu, Melech HaOlam, Chiseyenu Vikmani. All right, we must continue. I'm speaking in a tongue which probably you may not know, but it is a tongue of heaven. My name is Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, and of course I welcome you this morning. And as I welcome you, please do me a favor. I want you to go and begin to welcome others. You don't need to listen alone. We don't need to do breakfast alone. I can assure you, we have a lot of breakfast. We have loads of them. And of course, we need so much people as we can get so that we can dine this morning, so that we can worship Elohim on this platform. Because only on this platform, Radio Biafra is where we worship. There is no other. And that is why we say that Radio Biafra is the first and the last. Don't let them deceive you. Don't let them tell you any other, because there is no other name. There is no other broadcaster. There is no other broadcaster, I repeat, but none except Radio Biafra, the first and the last. Get it now, online, on your mobile. This is Radio Biafra SADEC, People of the East. Radio Biafra, the first and the last. Did you hear that? Radio Biafra is the first and the last, but none. We have no rivalry. We have no competition out there. If you want to compete with us, trust me, you are not going to last. It's just a matter of time. You will fizzle out like a thin air. You will fizzle out like a heat. You know, when you boil a kettle, there is this heat, hot air that fizzle out of the mouth of the kettle. That is how you are going to fizzle away, because you are dealing with something bigger, greater than you. When you say to your maker, let us race, let us run. Trust me when I tell you, you will run and run and run until you don't know where to run to. And that is just what Radio Biafra is all about. It is not by our own power. Come on, open Ikechukwu Kikabiama, Ikechukwu. And don't forget, that is my name, Ikechukwu. The power of God, the power of Elohim, my goodness me. Can you challenge your maker? It's highly inconceivable. It's highly impossible. People ask us sometimes, how come you don't know, you don't have a roadmap, you don't have this, you don't have that. But our roadmap is Elohim, because he is the one that built the struggle. He orders our footsteps. Whatever we do is ordained by Chukwu Kikabiama. He knows how we start, he knows where we are going to finish. People say Biafra will not come. And I tell you this, if you open your mouth, you will only originate the Western Biafra Gabia. You will not live to see Biafra. It's a curse that you are placing on yourself. Anybody who said that Biafra will not come will not live to see Biafra. That is why they are saying that. Because when you don't see something happen in your lifetime, of course it did not happen. If you die today and Biafra comes tomorrow, for you, Biafra didn't come because you died. So people say that Biafra will not come, that all this is shenanigans, that all this is play, that all this is a joke. And I tell you this morning, if you say that Biafra will not come, you will not live to see Biafra. You will die and Biafra will come. Trust me when I tell you this. That is how it is, and that is how it's going to be. And after my opening speech, I'm going to read a passage of the Bible for you. Because something similar, something of that nature happened in the Bible. I'm trying to pick it up where it happened, and I'm going to read it out for you. So be careful what you say with your mouth. The Bible says, death and life are in the power of the mouth, in the tongue. Whatever you say, whatever you pronounce, sometimes you are pronouncing a curse upon your life, but you don't know it. Who are you to say that Biafra will not come? Who has spoken when Chukwu Kikabiama have not spoken? Who are you to pronounce when Elohim did not say so? Don't you see you are pronouncing a curse on your life? Basically what you are doing is you are taking a bet on Chukwu Kikabiama. You are asking Chukwu Kikabiama, come, let us bet. That is basically what you are doing when you say that Biafra will not come. All right, on that note, let me continue to welcome Biafrans all around the world. Let me continue to welcome people of goodwill, lovers of freedom, wherever you might be scattered around this planet they call Earth. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are coming to you live and direct from Johannesburg, South Africa. That is where we are reaching humanity across the four corners of this planet they call Earth. We are cruising on a speed higher than man, a speed higher than light. You can imagine. And we are talking Biafra here because we know that Biafra is a train. Oh boy, Pepe, it is not your locomotive engine. Even if Biafra is a locomotive engine, do you understand how a locomotive engine operates? People look at a locomotive engine as a slow engine, as a slow train that is not fast enough. That's how people look at Biafra restoration. But let me tell you the danger of a locomotive engine. Let me tell you the secret of a locomotive engine. Let me tell you the power of a locomotive engine. When a locomotive engine starts up, they put it up, then you will hear the smoke begin to evaporate from the roof of a locomotive engine. Then the next thing, you will hear the horn. Ooh, indicating that the locomotive engine is about to move. But when it moves, it's not that so wonderful. When locomotive engine begin to set sail, I'm using the word sail, I know it has to be with sea and whatever, but I choose it to use it. I don't care. So when locomotive decided to set sail on the rail, it will start off gently, slowly, and here is how it moves. That is the beginning, and as it moves, and it's overheating, it will increase its speed gradually. And that is it. And before you know it, a locomotive engine has moved, unstoppable. And when a locomotive engine picks its vibe, when it picks up its momentum, you cannot stop a locomotive engine. And that is how Biafra restoration is all about. They look at us, they said, I don't mind these people, Biafra is not coming. Manahama no Obuoge with a plan. They don't know no Obuoge with a plan. As we are proceeding slowly, gradually, and they begin to write us off at their own peril. They write us off at their own peril. They begin to curse themselves, curse their lives, curse their children, curse their family without even knowing it. I was reading up something yesterday and somebody said that Biafra will never come. And I say to that person, yes, you are right. Biafra will never come in your life because you are going to die. And when you die, you will not know that Biafra came. Isn't it? You are going to die. And when you die, Biafra will come after you are dead. And of course, you are right by saying that Biafra will not come in your life. I don't know if you understand. When somebody says Biafra will not come, you don't need to fight with them. You don't need to argue with them. Just allow them. They are saying the truth. The truth they are saying is that the Biafra will not come in their life. They will not be alive and Biafra comes. And that is actually truth. Because they're going to die. And when they die, they won't see Biafra. Don't you understand that they are saying the truth? That you say that Biafra will not come does not mean that Biafra will not come for other people. No. You are talking about yourself. My mother-in-law, she's from Enugu State. When you tell her something, and she doesn't want to respond to you, she will say to you, in the flow, speak for yourself. You are not speaking for me. And I learned from that thing she used to say, speak for yourself. In the flow, that's what she used to say. So when somebody says that Biafra is not coming, they are speaking for themselves. They are actually telling you, listen, this your Biafra will not come in my lifetime. It means I'm going to die. When I die, then Biafra will come. Now you understand when they say that what they mean. All right, let's get back to business of the day because I am so excited this morning and I want to roll. You don't understand. I want to move as fast as a speed train, as a lightning, because this is Radio Biafra. On this platform is where we worship Chukwu Kikabiama. Radio Biafra. Biafra is our religion. We have no other, and we must continue this morning. Before I go to my opening statement this morning, let me take you back, way back, so that if you are in diaspora, you will begin to know what you are missing back home, motherland, Biafra land, so that you can triple your effort to ensure that Biafra is restored in our own time.
Rising from the east. And the wise man came from the east. This is Radio Biafra, SADEC, Johannesburg is where you are. We are the people of the east.
All right, you got it right. We are the people of the East. And of course, Johannesburg is where we at. And that is where we are reaching humanity across the face of this planet they call Earth. I welcome you back once again. My name is Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha. All the way from Onuoha. My goodness me, how better can it get when your name is Ikechukwu, God's power, and you also came from a place called our light. My goodness me, that is double blessing in case you don't know, and that is why I am so blessed to be in this greatest family of them all, and that is IPOB. And under a distinguished leader, a leader that has no comparison, I'm talking about none other than Chineke, Mazi. Of course, you don't want to miss the 12th of December. I'm talking 2 days from now. It's gonna be happening live and direct. Our leader don't gossip. Rubbish. He will just keep quiet because he is a leader, and that's how you know a leader. That is one of the attributes of a leader. His business is to make sure that outfit that he is leading, that vision that he is leading is accomplished. He is not interested because whatever is happening around him is called distraction. A leader doesn't focus on distraction. When you are talking about a leader, insulting a leader, he ignores you and focus on the work at hand. Do you know why? Because if he leaves the work at hand and turn around to respond to gossip, and turn around to respond to detractors, and turn around to respond to frustrated people,
Do you know what's going to happen? At the end of the day, he will not achieve his goal. And when he don't, the same detractors will turn around and say, yes, we told you so, that he is going to fail. That is why I love our leader. I remember when Ejiro here was going up and down talking rubbish. Everybody was expecting our leader to respond, to do this, to do that. Our leader is so busy. He is so busy restoring Biafra. He is so busy doing the work that he is called to do. Only when he is ready to respond, that's when he does. Kam jigodigi, gila mazi Nnamdi Kanu kowonu, ikakokari wazi Nnamdi Kanu nono. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remembers you and finish you off, my brother, you are done. You are done for life. Now, if you think and check all the people that our leader has really responded to, after he has responded to them, that is their end. No, think back. You will remember names. People he has actually responded to, where are they today? They are gone forever. So, when you go home, into your room, you kneel down. When you want to pray, say to God, please don't allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to pronounce on me. No pronounce on me, Kemagula. Because he is a prophet, he is a man that God used. And when you try to rise up God's own anointing against God's own anointing, trust me when I tell you, you are finished. Nkege Awola Ahage Wogene, sorry. Alright, my name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Hasanambo Olunekuruwa, Olunekuru Biafra. And again, come to think of it, my son name is Onuoha. Onuoha. Now listen to this. Let's analyze this. My son name is Onuoha, the mouth of the people, the speaker of the people, the oracle of the people. My goodness me. That is my son name. And now I'm also a broadcaster doing that the same thing that my son name is a bit which is speaking for the people. And I'm a law student studying lawyer. What is a lawyer? A lawyer is to speak for the people. Don't you see everything is coming together? In IPOB we have everything. Alright, my name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Once again, of course, it is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East, and this is my opening statement.
This is Breakfast with Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha on people of the East. Join the interaction now.
All right, let us go straight into it. What is my opening statement this morning? Of course, it is coming from none other but our leader, our supreme leader for that matter. You know, whenever we call him supreme leader, also call someone Biana Subuha, Maniboya supreme leader. And I'm going to say it very loudly in a stylish way. Supreme leader, Wachineke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what he is. If you don't like it, go and kill yourself. It's that simple. All right. My opening statement this morning coming from the page of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go to his page. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and like his page. And of course, when you go there, make sure it is the one with 300 and something thousand. Over 300,000, then you know you are the right page. Because there are people who want to be. They want to be like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They go and create fake and fictitious account and call it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But of course, when you go to the correct and the right one, you will see that it has over 300,000 followers. Then you know you are the right place. So go there, you will read a lot, you will like a lot, and you will share a lot. The same thing applicable to his Twitter handle. I tell you, we need to crowd his Twitter handle. We need to follow him on Twitter as well. Very, very important. Now, here are my opening statements. According to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, good news. The Trump administration on Monday designated the zoo called Nigeria the Great British Zoo. All right, let me start again, please, because this is really funny. I call it Zoo Nigeria. Our leader call it the Great British Zoo. All right, good news. The Trump administration on Monday designated Nigeria the Great British Zoo in Africa as a country of particular concern, CPC, that is the acronym, country for particular concern, for particular severe violations of religious freedom, a designation that opens it up to economic sanctions, something Pope Francis and Archbishop of Canterbury hasn't been able to do. Fulani Janjaweed and their supporters in Britain, Foreign and Commonwealth Office in London must know that unending genocide against Biafran Jews, Christians of the Middle Belt has consequences, I beg your pardon, and this is only the beginning. A contraption can never ever be a country, no matter how unreasonable the inhabitants are. Even one created by a white man, as in the case with Nigeria. Nigeria is a manifest absorbed. You know, our leader speaks a powerful English, so I take it easy when I want to read out his English. Mata Bieire. Do you understand? So let me take it again, very slowly. Okay. Nigeria is a manifest absurdity. I think I got it right now. Absurdity. And only a black person affiliated by the severest form of inferiority complex will dare endorse it. There is no nation called Nigeria. It is a contraption created by a white man for a racially inferior and intellectually backward blacks. That is why British-backed Fulani Janjaweed has been allowed to get away with the murder of non-Muslims. All right, so that is what our reader wrote, and also I want to read this, and I'm going to ask you a question on it. Now listen to this. Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerian in the same way as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigeria is merely a it's merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria and those who do not. This was written in 1947. Do you have any idea who said this? If you know who said this word, please call and tell me, because I'm going to open our line pretty soon. Let me read it again. I need to know who said this. Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerian in the same way as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigeria is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria and those who do not. And it was written, as I said, in 1947. And I need you to call and tell me who said that. Now, to show you that the zoo is shaking, that the zoo is afraid, very, very afraid. I can tell you, very, very afraid. They have actually responded to what the American has done. I'm talking about the proscription of America. That is actually a proscription. They are prescribed IPOB, and nobody take a recognition of that. And now that they have been prescribed themselves, the whole world is listening, and everybody is shaking. Even the zoo themselves is shaking. All right, I think I have, I'm just trying to see the response. There was a response from the zoo called Nigeria with regards to this proscription. All right, I'm trying to see if I can get there. I don't know where I might have left that, but as soon as I get it, of course, I will try as much as I can, of course, to come back and read it out for us. Very, very important, and that is an indication that it is hitting the zoo already. It is hitting them so much badly. And there is nothing the zoo called Nigeria can do about it, because Biafra is going home. We are going home. All right, I think I've seen it. Let me see if I will be able to read this out. It is indeed a tiny one. All right. I think what I need to do is I need to actually open it up in a bigger platform, and then I will read it. All right. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and these are my opening statement.
This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you at, and we are the people of the East.
All right, we are the people of the East, and we are going to take a break. When I return from my break, of course, I will go straight to the lines. I will open our lines as soon as possible. We will be right back, Biafrans, after this. Don't go away.
CEO, Chairman Executive, Excel Oil and Gas, na Zimbabwe. Odoguna si mi debe jawo bo si dukwa faragama. Ide one of abo ogugwe. Ide one of abo ogugwe. Akwane dek nwamba. Asi mi debe jawo bo si dukwa yo.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Time for interaction on People of the East. Call People of the East now. +27 632 721 255 +27 632 721 255, or you can call us on Skype. Radio Biafra SADEC. Radio Biafra is one word. Radio Biafra SADEC. This is Radio Biafra SADEC, and we are the people of the East. Johannesburg is where you're at. Time for interaction on People of the East. Call People of the East now. +27 632 721 255 +27 632 721 255, or you can call us on Skype. Radio Biafra SADEC. Radio Biafra is one word. Radio Biafra SADEC. This is Radio Biafra SADEC, and we are the people of the East. Johannesburg is where you. All right, welcome back. Of course, it is still Radio Biafra SADEC, and our lines are officially open, and people are already calling. I will take this call, and of course, after that, I will give out our numbers so that you can call us. Or, by the way, you can call us on our lines, and our main line to the studio is +27 632 721 255. Is +27 632 721 255, and also we are on WhatsApp. You can reach People of the East on WhatsApp, which is +27 740 678 +27 740 678 412. That is our WhatsApp line. We are also on Skype, and that is Radio Biafra SADEC. Radio Biafra is one word, and of course it is Radio Biafra SADEC. Let me go straight to our Skype line and see who we have on the line. All right, before I go to the Skype line, let me do this. Caller on Skype, please hold on for me. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line.
I can hear you, Mazi. Ikechukwu. Good morning.
People of the East, good morning. Please go ahead, Mazi.
My name is Mazi. I'm calling from Maputo, Mozambique.
Please go ahead.
Mazi, may you come and bless our beloved Mazi Nandegan and bless IPOB family member worldwide. Mazi, please, I used to see you with Ikenga, and I believe Ikenga is your friend. I don't know whether Ikenga is supporting Mazi Uchemofo or what. So I would like you to call Mazi Ikenga and talk to him, because I'm not happy what he used to say on Facebook.
All right, Mazi, you know, we don't, Ayanaga Kasri on air, we are here to broadcast. If you think that Ikenga is doing something you don't like, try and look for his number or look for his Facebook page. Speak to him directly. You don't need to come on air and start telling me to call Ikenga. We don't work like that. Yes, I know Ikenga.
Ikenga is my fellow comrade here in South Africa. Ikenga is one of my boys, if I may put it that way. I mentored him since 2017. But of course, if you mentor people, they are free people to do whatever they like, and you are not accountable for their action. So if anything he is doing you don't like, don't call this radio to tell me to speak to Ikenga. I don't know if we are in the same page. Some people are daft, very, very daft, if you understand what I mean. If somebody is doing what you don't like, call them and speak to them. Why should you call me? I am not Ikenga's father, and I cannot tell Ikenga what to do or how to behave. He is a free man, and of course a grown-up man who takes his own decision and who is accountable for all his action. You don't call me to go and speak to any IPOB member and tell them to stop what they are doing. I can do that if you call me privately and report something to me. But when you call on air and begin to report people to me on air, you are daft. All right, I must continue. Let me go to Skype. Call on Skype. Can you hear me?
Good morning, people of the East.
Wachineke. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. Ikechukwu. My name is Chijoke. I am from Anambra province of Biafra land. I am calling you right now from Austria.
Please go ahead.
Yes, Mazi, I want to answer your question about the man who said Nigeria is not a nation. It is just a mere geographical expression.
The way you are saying it is like you know the answer already. Yes. The way you are saying. Please go ahead.
It was the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo.
That's right. That's right. You got it right.
And yes, Mazi, the truth of the matter is that in that British zoo called Nigeria, we have divergent value system. And there's nothing anybody can do to make it otherwise. We are not the same people. And they should stop forcing us to be Nigerians, Nigerians. We are not Nigerians.
Absolutely.
We want to be free the way God created us. So that is one. Another one I want to quickly say is that I want to ask a short question. This question goes to our brother that just called now. If we, for example, we are in a train and we are moving to a particular destination, probably to our land to celebrate for Christmas or for something, and all of a sudden on the way, when we are almost at the at the destination, and somebody all of a sudden decide to step down for reason best known to him, are you going to also come down with him without even knowing who asked him to come down or the reason why he's coming down? Are you going to follow him to step down?
That's a good question.
That is the question.
That's a good question. Mazi, before you go ahead, one more thing is this. You know, sometimes I don't understand how some people reason or how they understand something. You know, in the struggle we are in, people behave the way they deem right. Do you understand? And one thing I believe is that everybody is accountable to themselves. I am not accountable to you. I cannot call you now and begin to tell you what to do or what not to do. I can advise you as a fellow comrade. Now, what I don't like is people coming on air to report somebody on air. I don't like that. If you think that somebody is doing something you don't like, or maybe you think they are going away from what we are doing, there are two things you can do. One is, if you love them so much, you can call them and advise them. If you cannot call them, then you can report them quietly to any of the, maybe they have a coordinator, because this person he's talking about now, he's here in South Africa. He's still a member of IPOB here, and he has a coordinator whom you can call and report to. But now, calling on air and begin to talk about people, I don't entertain gossip. Mazi, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi. You just said it all. This is an international radio.
Absolutely.
And we shouldn't be bringing things that are not relevant on this radio. You just said it all, Mazi. Thank you very much. I like the way you guys are handling this issue on Radio Biafra, because like you said, our people love gossip so much.
Get
carried away by unfortunate. Our leader has tried over the years to caution us about this issue of gossiping, that we should be able to concentrate and focus on the goal. I don't want us to be like the children of Israel who left Egypt, and because of gossip, because of this one wants to go this direction, the other one instead of 40 days for them to get to the promised land, they ended up spending 40 years. And this is what some of our people are trying to do. We can't allow ourselves to get carried away. We must focus on the goal, and so that we'll be able to get to the promised land the way God has planned it for us. Thank you very much,
Thank you very much. Thank you indeed.
Let's all great Biafrans all over the world. Good afternoon, good morning from here.
Thank you very much. Of course, we welcome that. It is Radio Biafra SADEC, and our lines are officially open. You are at liberty to call Radio Biafra right now. Let me see if I have a caller on WhatsApp. Very, very important. Let me see if a caller on WhatsApp is still there. And then, of course, we will take his call. There we go. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
I can hear you, Mazi. Ikechukwu. Can you hear me?
Good morning and welcome to the program. Thank you very much.
Good morning, fellow Biafran. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, no matter your time zone. Anyway, my name is Simon Ayanogo, calling from Ameria, Spain. Ikechukwu Okike Abiyama Ekekero, bless every one of you, protect and guide you, and give you strength and courage to hold on in this wonderful and the injury time. May He bless you, protect you, and guide you in any temptation the enemy may throw at you. And may we be here to see the wonderful kingdom, the heaven on earth, to be restored. That is Biafra. In the mighty name of Chukwu, I pray.
He say.
Mazi, I want to send this message clear. You will be my witness. I called you about two months ago or whatever, and tell you what I saw and ask you a question, which you answered me. I want to say this again. I'm saying this because I have gotten information that our leader will be on air on 12th of Saturday. Let every one of them hear it. It doesn't matter who you are. Biafra is bigger than one person. It doesn't matter. I want to know this, bro. Biafra here is for the dead. Millions have paid the utmost price for them for this. So if you are playing with it, you are playing with a lot of souls, both dead and the living. A lot of things have been happening. How can you leave a family? You start cursing your family. How can you leave your village? You start cursing. Who do that? Something you created. Something you have been in position. Some of you guys that have position, people have died because of your command. What are you guys doing? So it means that some of you doesn't know why you're here. No one do that. With all due respect, Mazi Uchemefo, try and speak to Mazi Nandekano before he come on air. And I don't want to. I'm just saying it the way it is. That is welfare. I tried police on air talk about Uchemefo. He said he never. I still remember his word. He never see a Biafran like Mazi Uchemefo. When somebody asks him about Anambra State, we are not here for Anambra. We are here to restore Biafra. Enough of all this. This is time for reconciliation. For we to face why we are here. Our people are dying. The Fulanis, the enemies that can use very small things to trigger us. See, so these 2 weeks, we are here talking about Uchemefo. Who is Uchemefo without IPOB? We are here to restore Biafra. This is my message to every one of you. Let this thing cease. I was not created. Enough is enough. We are here to restore Biafra. This is why many of you, Jurumana, are with me a friend before. Again, I will never see you until I end this life. It is this because of this gospel, this wonderful message I had the 1st January 2014. I listened to the voice. That's when we talk about the music yesterday. I always play the music. I had the voice calling. I know he will be here. I saw him coming 2012. Let us focus. If you are paid, if you are sent, if you are having any interest in this struggle, it is all about you. No. It is for our generation. It is. What's going on, man? Also, I am with sense. I am with sense. We are very easy to confuse, very easy to trigger. How can people giving you things to say things against yourself? Enough. Mazi,
thank you very much.
Leave it here, but let us reconcile. If you are fighting for any, I watch this guy, the former CEO, Iran and Solomon. What they are saying. Anything you feel you are doing, do it for we to be free. We are about to be exterminated. I was in I think 2012, during the time this lady, before Hillary Clinton, when she was Minister of Secretary of State, when they are planning, if you see when they talk about meeting, UNESCO say in next 72 years, this language called Igbo will not exist anymore. The agenda is real. I am not a story. Some people are people that are looking for fame. You know all these things. I don't know what our people are just doing with this social media these days. Let us focus why we are here and protect ourselves, because what happened to Israel, they're even white. They can consider them talking of things that are blacks. Enough is enough. What we are talking about is freedom to restore our dignity as human beings. So these evil people won't be killing us like this. Fulanis, they were created to destroy us. British purposely do that.
All
they
right,
have been doing it. They are the slave armies. They are the slave armies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi, Ikechukwu, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. And of course, we welcome that. Thank you very much in this. So we must continue. It is to Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. Of course, you know one thing about us, IPOB. And everybody is free to belong. But when you decide that you don't want any more, that you want to leave, of course, the door is always open. As for the person in question, I have decided I don't want to continue talking about Uchemefo on this platform anymore. I want to proceed. I want to talk about something more important to our struggle. Something that, because we need to move on. We need to move on. I've seen this new hashtag, we move. Definitely so. We move. We are moving on, and we are not living in the past anymore. But nobody chased anybody out of IPOB, especially the person in question. The person felt they need to go, and they left. And then, of course, we must continue. That's what I always say. We must continue. If I leave tomorrow, other people will continue. So let us continue, because Biafra is our target. Our Biafra is our target, and we definitely must continue. Let me see if I have a call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi. Good morning.
People of the East, good morning. Your names, please, and where you calling from?
Mazi, my name is Mazi Akas, calling from Austria.
They were watching. Okay, please go ahead.
Mazi, I want to greet you this morning the way one of our comrades used to greet you. Mazi, don't you call Kabia Madrek?
They could go, okay. Thank you very much.
Mazi, I love the way that my comrade used to greet you.
Who is that? You know, there's a lot of people. Who is that?
It's one of our comrades, I used to the way he speaks sometimes with you. The one that used to quote the Bible. Something like that.
All right. I understand now. Yeah. Thank you very much. Please go ahead, Mazi.
Yes. So, Mazi, thank you this morning for anchoring this program once again today to educate our people the way to move forward. And we are so glad and happy for what you are really doing for your people.
Thank you very much.
Mazi, I want to use this medium also to thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for his steadfastness and what he has really fighting to liberate our people from this bondage that the British and the co-host Fulani has subject our people into. And many people don't really know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering. And for those who really heard this voice and know the suffering of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his family, to put smile on our face, to make us, to bring us back where we belong. And people are still today, some of us are still questioning. Some of us are still want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make magic and under 2 days to give them Biafra, as if Biafra is like a bread that you can just go in a bakery and buy. This is struggle, for God's sake. He said, I know the 3 ways to get Biafra. Anyhow, you need to give us Biafra. You should do it. All we know is to follow him. All we know is to keep on gingering him, keep on supporting him until we reach the promised land, which is Biafra. And I think it's a hard time our people also should focus, and let's forget about this how can I say it, devil worshippers who have decided to go on their own way. We should stop discussing it, because I think it's a right time for us to stop discussing this, because they mean no good for us. If they think Biafra is something they can get tomorrow, let them go and get it tomorrow for us. After all, we are here for all these 7 to 8 years. They couldn't get Biafra. So now they decamp, they want to get Biafra. Which type of hypocrisy is this? The Bible said, for those who knows their God shall follow. We know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and this is the voice millions heard all over the world and queue in this freedom. So nobody can deceive us anymore. A lot of people have died. Our people have died in Obibo. People have died in Bo. People have died in Aba. People have died in Onitsha. All over Biafra land, they are slaughtering our people. And somebody is trying to derail what we are doing. Fellow Biafrans, please, I'm begging all of us to focus. And you can see how relieved a lot of people have been since the good news that our leader is going to speak to us on 12th of this month. That's how you know a leader. When you go to comment, you see what people are commenting. People are happy that everybody is here to hear his voice. That's how you know a leader. So we are so much appreciate what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, and nobody can stop this young man. And we have said it. Ndi Igbo megide ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwuo ndị Igbo ọnụ. Anyị nọkwa na nsogbu o. Ma Chineke ekwele. This man go anyị ọnụ. Anyị nọ n'ezigbo nsogbu. But I ask God to keep on giving him all the fortitude he needs to make sure we are the race that are so difficult. I mean, I can't understand. But I thank God he said he studied the brain of Igbo man. He studied Igbo man before he come out for this struggle. Because he knows the type of people we are. This is why he can sustain what he's doing today.
All right. Thank you very much, Mazi.
In a nutshell, all I'm saying is that our people should focus, follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till we restore Biafra. No other way except Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's where I want to stop my contribution today. Mazi, thank you so much, and may Chukwu continue to bless you.
And bless you
all
too.
The strength you need to
Thank you very much. All hail Biafra. And of course, we must continue. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. And of course, we will see the land. We will eat the fruit of the land. There are two men who said, I'm trying to get this in the Bible. Of course, I think that was when there was a famine in the land. They actually said that even if God can, I don't know, I need to get this scripture. It's very, very important that I do. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning from here and welcome to the program. Please go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Is it Radio Biafra?
Yes, it is Radio Biafra.
Okay. Yes, good morning, sir.
They're watching. Okay, please go ahead. All right. What is that?
No, isn't Tariku.
Yes, go ahead. Ne.
Okay. If Nachi Ikubuna Afambo Wafo Ngozi.
Yes, Kube. Continue. We are listening to you. Go ahead.
Ana make nunu noromun naru nudisike. Chineke ya bụ n'ume.
Thank you very much.
Nazanda, you found na radio. Uche mafo siri uche mafo asịkọ. Ife a ka anyị chọrọ ịdị naanị. Ihe hapụ n'uche mafo, anyị enidigozie.
Okay.
Tinyere ife a na-eme gawa n'ihu.
Thank you very much.
Maka anyị nọrọ na ụlọ naanị ife ahụ na-ekwu. Ọ na-agbawa anyị obi. Ihe hapụzie.
Oh, all right. Thank you. We have lost our sister, and I can tell you right now, for what our sister have said, I have taken her advice, and of course, the same will go to everybody. Please, when you come up on this platform, let us talk perspective. Let us talk on something that is more important to us. Let us forget the issue of Uchemefo this. Uchemefo has left, and we have forgotten about him. We have moved on. So, from now onwards, if you come here and you want to talk about Uchemefo, don't be surprised. I might have to stop you. I might have to redirect you. Our sister has given us a golden advice. Not that I don't know. I've taken this advice already. And of course, like I told you yesterday, that I'm going to stop people from talking about this whole story of Uchemefo on this platform because we need to move on. Hashtag we move. Hashtag we move. So let's move on and let's stop living in the past. All right, we must continue. Thank you, my sister, for that advice, and I've taken note of that. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Yes, Mazi, I'm still here.
Ndeo, please go ahead. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mazi Chukode from South Africa once again. Mazi, I've come again. Because what we are doing is something of the spirit. More of the spiritual thing than the physical. I'm always thinking ahead and then trying to view what is ahead of us. And the way it's laid in my heart, I come and I talk about it. And we must be very careful when I say some of this that I say, it will come to pass. I'm not a prophet, but I do have a message when it comes to my heart. And when it's very heavy the way it is, I come and say it. Mazi, allow me this morning to talk to our people all over the world. The IPOB, the Biafran. Monitor the IPOB. Millions have died in this struggle. Millions have died, which you have seen. The message I have for all of us this morning is in the issue of money. Whether you are sent a message to go and do something, whether you're a treasury in your department, whether you are a deputy coordinator or national, and you have anything to do with money that people contribute. Some of them have died contributing this money. Some of them are still alive contributing this money. We are doing this in honor of people that were killed in 67 to 70. We are doing this in the honor of people that were killed in 66. and thereabout, and in Ipob and in our leaders' home. And so many of people have died in Nobibu and the rest of them. So we're doing this in their honor. So if you are sending a message, I am telling you people this morning, anything that has to do with IPOB money, please make sure you do accountability and make sure none of those money goes to you as a person, or embezzlement, or anything that you can call about. You can call it, because the day of judgment is coming, and the accountability is going to happen. No matter who the person is, no matter the position that you have handled in this group or anything, you are going to account for whatever you have done. This message, please, I want us to take it very serious, because it is going to be something that is going to chase you for the rest of your life. If you have anything to do with the money of IPOB or Biafra, please, if you have been offered a bribe, please don't go that route. Why? In the honor of Nayuku, the King Ezizwe, and his wife, and Lord, Biko, and so many people that have died. It's heavy in my heart that I don't know how to express myself with what I had. Do not have anything to do with the money of the dead. It's more spiritual than physical. That's the message I have this morning.
Thank you very much.
Mazi, thank you for the good work you're
doing. All right, thank you very much. And of course, that is indeed a great advice. And we have taken that, of course, and we must continue. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. And make no mistake, we are moving forward. We are moving on hashtag We Move. Trust me, there is no stopping us right now. Biafra is our destination, of course. In case you don't know that, I think it is better you know and you begin to get involved in what we are doing as Biafrans all around the world. If you think that your brother is going astray, your brother is doing something that you don't understand, that you feel that this person is drifting apart, instead of coming on air to gossip, I think the best thing for you to do is to try and see how you can get hold of this person and speak to them. Very, very important. If you cannot get hold of them, get hold of their coordinator or somebody who's close to them. Do it quietly. Don't come on air. All right, let me see. I think I have another caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, my brother. People of the East. Your names and where you calling from, please.
My name is Nabubu Aja.
Yes, where are you calling from, my brother? Where are you calling from? Nabugo Aja, where are you calling from? What is happening? Can you hear me, Mazi?
I'm answering.
Mazi, you're not coming out clear. I'm not sure what's the problem. All right.
I say, may you bless you.
And bless you too. Where are you calling from? Unbelievable.
The University of Radio Biafra.
Your line is so bad. It comes and goes. All right, I might have to ask you to call back again, Mazi, because your line is not going as it should. So we might ask you to call again. It is still Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East, and it is breakfast this morning with Mazi Ikechukwu on People of the East.
This is breakfast with Mazi Ikechukwu on Onuoha on People of the East. Join the interaction now.
All right, it is time for you to join on the interaction. Join the interaction, of course, because we are talking nothing more here, nothing less than Biafra. And that is exactly what we are talking. And of course, our lines are officially open this morning. I've given out our numbers again. case, for those who don't get it the first time I gave it, you can call us on +2 7632 721 255. That is our main line. +2 7632 721 255, or you can call us on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp lines are +27 740 678 412. The WhatsApp line once again is +27 740 678 412. We are also on Skype. You can call us on Skype. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. And don't forget that Radio Biafra is one word. So please go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Call on the line.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning from here.
My name is Mazi and Ikechukwu.
Yes, Mazi. Where are you calling from?
Italy. Italy.
There, please go ahead.
Mazi, there is one adage that our people used to make in Igbo language. As in atachaba ye dị na-ajị onye nwa ajagbara aka mana mụnwa n'onwe m na-achọ ka atachasa ye dị na-ajị nke ma onye ga-agba aka gbara aka.
Yes, but it depends. Mazi, it depends.
I'm coming. Okay, it depends, because if you live cancer, maybe you have cancer and you are nursing it, loving powder, loving cream, the cancer will keep on expanding. But when you cut it off, you understand?
Yes.
It will go.
All right. So
just like as somebody called you, to complain what somebody is doing, that person may not know the coordinator of that person. You understand? But it may be you that maybe the person through you, and I don't believe that somebody is an IPOB and they are condemning IPOB. What kind of IPOB with that?
Mazi, hold on. Mazi, hold on. You are in Italy. The person who called is in Mozambique. The person he's talking about is in South Africa. I believe in, before I say anything on any issue, I need to get the merit of the matter. Now, there is what is called common sense. There is what you call common sense. This is Radio Biafra, and we don't treat every issue here. We don't talk about some certain issue. There are things you don't come here to talk. We don't have time for that. Do you understand? If you want to complain, we don't complain about people on air. We don't complain about people on air. That is one thing we don't do on Radio Biafra. If you have a complaint, especially if the person is still a member of IPOB, you must find a way. You have a coordinator where you are. Listen, I disagree with you. That person have a coordinator. If the person is calling is an IPOB member, he has a coordinator where he's calling from. He needs to first of all go to his coordinator. Who is this guy?
You are right.
Exactly. So it's not so coming on air.
Which is our rule.
Exactly. Our people like to gossip. That's my problem. If he has a good intention, he goes to his coordinator and say, all the coordinator in IPOB knows everybody. If they don't know you, they know your coordinator. Just give him the name of the place where the person is. They will say, okay, speak to this person. That's the coordinator of that area. Very simple. So our job here as a radio broadcaster is to direct our people. We won't allow this platform to be turned into, a gossip area. It will not help us. Please go ahead.
You're right, Mazi. But now I understand.
Thank you very much.
In the case of this useless so-called former deputy.
Okay.
Mazi,
Let me wait. Let me also elaborate on that issue.
I don't want to mention his name.
No, I know, but listen. Wait. Let me elaborate on that one. We are not saying you must stop talking about him, but not on this platform. You can go to his Facebook platform and bombard if you feel like, if that's what you want to do. But what we are saying is, I know how you feel. I know how you feel, and you're not.
Do you know that Sunday? I nearly get heart attack.
Mazi, let's make this thing. Let's make it possible for both of us. Now, listen to this. There's what you call detraction. detraction. Remember, we have a vision, we have a goal, and our goal is Biafra. Now, all this thing that is happening around us is to distract us. So we are trying to minimize it in such a way that it's not going to detract us. And we're not saying that nobody must go and bombard if they want to. You can go to his Facebook or whatever, and then when he's broadcasting, you go there and bombard him. Fine, fair enough. But let us not be detracted by such issues. That's why we are saying we don't want to talk about it anymore on our broadcast. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mazi? Please go ahead.
Yes, I understand now that this thing is just to distract us. Do you know that supposing this issue of this judge did not come out, this mask wearer that they said that is supposed to come and address National Assembly today,
Mazi, you are still talking about it. You are still talking about it. Can we leave it here for now, please?
I'm not talking about it, Mazi.
Okay.
I'm saying that
let's talk about something else.
This dude, they use the advantage. You understand? They use it as an advantage, to be doing what they're doing. You understand? You don't know the damage that IPOB are causing to the zoo. Or do you think it's only Mazi? It's only a tree that had that they want to kill him and the sister like that.
All right.
The zoo they know that IPOB want to kill them, and they don't expect them to fold their hand.
And we are going to kill them, Mazi. And we are going to kill them. We are not done. We are not done. We are going to kill them. Thank you very much.
Man, stroke we strike the
all right. Maz, I need to go. Thank you very much. Maz, I need to go. Thank you very much. I need to go, Maz. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you.
All right, we must continue. Caller on the other line, can you hear me? Caller on the other line.
Yes.
Good morning.
Ikechukwu.
Ndewo Chineke.
Udochukwu Kikabia madere gị ezigbo nwanne m moto.
Ise ala agwọlere. Nwanne m ka ewu. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Our radio has stopped talking anyway. Biafran, listen, Deuteronomy chapter 8. All the wealth you want on this planet Earth is in this land that Chukwu has given to us. Biafra is all over the world. Get prepared. We take this land, we will defend it with our blood.
You say?
The next generation of Biafra, they must to praise us and they must remember us. Because without us, the next generation is gone. Therefore, everybody must get prepared. Embrace our leader. Make sure anything is our leader. We keep that is done because this land, Fulani can never take it. And we are moving to Asoro, that place. You see that bridge there. That they kept our leaders as we said. Therefore, do you know what they're asking us? What shall we do? You see that we must avenge the death of the parents of our leader. Instead, I like it. Mazi can spoil one of the shipping go maka. Therefore, I forget Pelayara. Hey, I feel Biafra. Keep on planning over like I what's going on? What on the Babuquera? Biafra just prepared. Very fast, nobody knows the hour. But look at that to see Biafra coming. Top of the universe is under control. I can only also. They are going to Biafra. Never come and take it.
All right.
All the blessings Biafra get out. That's the people to be done. I love you. Only correct. I don't know. Only correct.
Thank you very much. I just love the passion there. And I couldn't agree more. And of course, one thing he's saying there, which I totally and perfectly agree on, is the fact that we are going to defend that land with our blood. We are going to defend that land of Biafra with our blood and sweat and water. And nothing will stop us from doing that. Thank you very much, my brother, for calling. I welcome your call. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. All right, this caller on WhatsApp, you called again because initially I could not take your call because the network was bad. I'm not sure why that is the case. Let's go back to the main line. Caller on the line, are you there? Can you hear me? Caller on the line.
Mazi Ikechukwu, I'm the one that called for something. Please, I'm very sorry for what I complain online.
It's okay, my brother. It's okay. I understand. I've taken your number. Mazi, and I'm going to inbox you, and we can talk about it. I just don't want us to talk about people on air. That's all.
I did not call to gossip. I'm very sorry. I've learned my lesson. I will not do that.
It is again. Well. I am not upset. I am not upset. Thank you very much. There we go. All right. Now these are real Biafrans. Now these are true Biafrans. He called back, of course, because he knew he was wrong. And, of course, he called back to apologize. How many of us can do that? How many of us can swallow our pride and call back to apologize when you feel that you are wrong over something? I mean, we are not all right in everything. In my adage, they said, meaning that, how do I say this? I'm trying to bring this in English. All right. They say that it is not only a dead person that you straighten up their head. You also strengthen up the head of a living person. And that is a proverb. That is an adage. It means nobody can always get it right. Now and then we make mistakes. And of course, it is the responsibility of our people around us to do what, correct us and direct us. And when you are corrected, take it with joy, take it with happiness. This is the reason why people get offended and they decide to leave the struggle, because they were corrected from what they are doing that is wrong. So you need to learn to swallow your pride, swallow your arrogancy, and do what? Listen to the words of wisdom and the words of reasoning. I'm going to call that brother later, or rather in the show, or later after the show, I beg your pardon. And of course, I will discuss with him. And now we can talk off air. That is how it is done. All right, let's go to Skype. Mazi Ikechukwu Ekeronro Eke. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the program. Again.
Good morning from here, my beloved.
They were watching again.
Good morning from Warsaw, Poland. I remain okay for the Ekeronro Eke. And I hear from Omaka still remains in our local province of Biafra land of Ebekaisi.
Absolutely.
We appreciate and we appreciate our warning, and by grace of Elohim, he will be on the 12th. Coincidentally, that 12th is my birthday, of course.
Wow, that's great.
It's a beautiful day, my brother. Biafrans all over the world, we appreciate all of you, especially our volunteers and all the lieutenants of Onyende. The good ones are not the saboteurs. Yes. We appreciate all of you for what you are doing. Yeah, Mazi, I just came online briefly because what is happening in Iguacha, the ginger weed that Wika brought to our land, the killing is still on. This one is happening right now as I speak with you now, in a place called Ahuda. A policeman just killed that brother, keke driver, because 100 naira now is on now. And our people took the cops to Umokoro. They call Umokoro. It's not Umokoro, it's Umokoro police station. Our people are there now. They took the cops there. The cop or the young man is on air now. So what we are keeping the whole world at alert, and Biafras all over the world to know that Wike is still fomenting problem. What he brought in Biafra land, they are still killing our boys every day by day. This one is happening right now. This is why I purposely come online now, because we must continue to expose this man and all the ginger weed he brought. He never knew that now he got carried like this. But also bad. We are taking record. Every one of them that he killed, we are documenting them and we are recording them. And let his stubborn ticket, those people working for him, to go and tell him that we are taking record. We have noticed this anymore. Is maybe smart enough be on platform everywhere. People will see it. It's getting too much. That killing is becoming too much in our land, especially in Iguachana. How can a policeman kill a young boy right now because of 100 naira? What is 100 naira? Mazi, that's a country Angola. I swear to God, Let us come online. I drop it here. I remain okay for us in there, sir.
Thank you very much. And of course, we thank you for that update, that heads off, and of course, the information that you have given to us right now. We received that. And of course, this is how it keep on happening, how they keep on killing, maiming our people, and nobody says anything about it. Even those who are supposed to speak on our behalf, they keep mute, they keep quiet, they don't say a word. But you know what? Here in South Africa, there is a lotto they play, and the slogan for this lotto is one day is one day. Meaning one day you can win the lotto. So I am saying to the zoo Nigeria, one day is one day. You keep on killing IPOB, you keep on killing Biafrans, but I tell you what, one day is one day. We must continue. This Radio Biafra, SADEC, we are the people of the East, and of course taking your calls this morning. Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerian in the same way as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria and those who do not. And it was said in when was it said again? This word was actually said in 1947. And of course, I asked you, who is the person that said that? Who is the person that spoke that word? All right. Before I go to Skype, I have a caller on WhatsApp. Our lines are going crazy this morning, but of course, we will continue to take your call because it is breakfast show, and on breakfast people talk around the table, and that is what we are doing right here. Let me see if I get this person. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? People of the East, good morning. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there, and can you hear me? All right, I think it is reconnecting. You know the story with WhatsApp, it would keep on reconnecting. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the program. Mazi, good morning. Please go ahead.
I'm thanking you.
Yes, go ahead. And thank me.
Yes. Yes, I'm hear you.
Go ahead, Mazi. Yes, we are listening.
I come from Benin Republic.
All right. Continue, we are listening.
I'm there.
Mazi.
I'm calling.
All right. I am not sure what seems to be the problem. Mazi, if you can hear me, please go ahead and speak to me. I am listening to you. Unfortunately, I think he is having problems, speaking to me. Then I will go to Skype. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Yes. Mazi, Ikechukwu, good morning from here.
Mazi, good morning. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, Biafrans. My name is Pastor Jack. I'm calling from Lagos. First of all, you see, it is unfortunate. I want to talk to Nigeria and our people. The people call themselves Nigerians. You see, the screaming that the anxious of a thing is not yet over. But at the same time, we are asking that SARS and other law enforcement agencies that are extrajudicially killing people should be shut down. The more they are committing atrocities. This morning in Rukwaku again, they have killed a tricycle driver. Because of 100 naira, they had to kill this young man. Working to feed his family, to just get an eggs meat, they have just ended his life. At Rukwaku, Iguacha, and when you together to take the cops to Rumokoro police station, they started shooting people. Many people, I don't know if they have killed many injured. Are people seeing what we are complaining about? Are people seeing the state they call Nigeria? Are people not reasonable enough to decide that enough of this nonsense, we are not going to continue in this tyranny? Are people not reasonable enough to join this struggle to stand up and say enough is enough?
to stop all this carnage. And people continue to bear this. Every day, police kill people. Police kill at random and nothing happened. What happened during the NSAS? Phase did not teach them a lesson. They have started killing. Having said that, second thing I want to say, I want to appeal to some of our mothers or some of the ladies who are emotional in this this brouhaha that former deputy did. You people should stop. You should stop bothering yourself, not sending voice, complaining or crying. You people should just take heart. I know you people are emotional. Struggle is not emotional something. They will kill us, we'll kill them. Many will betray. By the way, the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ, does it mean that Jesus do not know that one of them will betray or so many things will happen? Yet for the scripture to be fulfilled, for that vision to come to pass, those people are element of those struggle. That is what people are just seeing happening. But good thing, this thing happened at the right time that he had to step aside. Had he been there to the point where he knows everything, it would have been catastrophic. But thank you, thank God that it happened this way. And most of them that are no longer there, they can yap and say whatever thing they want to say. That is just their business. One thing I want to suggest to our leader, most of these principal officers, if they want to relieve them of their duties, DOS, when the order is given, DOS should raise a memo to that effect. That so place have been appointed new officers, and our presenter should read out this thing to us. It's no longer, to me, not necessarily our leader coming on air to announce them by himself. So just raise a memo and we go through the presenters, they read them out on their presentation so that we know that new officers have come on board, and after which those officers, if necessary, they can come and also and they can come to any of our platform to say they have taken new office if necessary. That just come to me. So I was just thinking I felt this might be a good idea, because most of these persons, when they mention their name, when our leader mentioned their name, I don't know, it gets to their head because they mentioned their name. Those of them that were at, it's like their main master is at now. They are not coming out to shout, make noise. But some of them, if we bring out the atrocities they committed, some of you will shout. They almost hijacked every unit, every zone of IPOB over the world. Through this deputy now, through the former Mazi or George Onibe. If not that, God is our leader. They have hijacked every platform. They issue order.
Pastor Jack, Pastor Jack, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we have actually agreed. This is the People's Parliament, that we are going to move on. We will forget about the UCHM4 and co. We will not be talking about them anymore on our platforms. If anybody want to talk about them, of course, they can go to their Facebook site or during their broadcast and then, of course, bombard them. But on this platform, we must focus and move forward. Please go ahead and summarize for me.
All right, so thank you. Thank you. So, Biafrans, please, we all hands must be on deck to make sure we continue. We know where we're going. That is the most important thing. Let nobody be distracted. Be focused. If you get to when you get to where you get to, if you are tired, you can just zuike. If you are strong, you continue. But the most important thing is you must finish this race. Mazi, Ikechukwu, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Of course, we welcome that. And of course, it is to Radio Biafra, SADEC. We are the people of the East. And all these things you see are distraction. I keep saying that, trying to distract us, of course, trying to derail us from all the things we are doing. And of course, we are not going to let that, of course, have its way. We must continue to preach this gospel according to the restoration of Biafra. Very, very important, because that is what we have come here to do, to preach this gospel, and of course, in its all entirety. Let me see if I can take this call. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Good morning, my brother from here.
Good morning and welcome to the program.
My name is Nanyere Ikechukwu from Umunse in Biafra land, calling from Russia.
Please go ahead.
I greet you, my brother, once again. I greet our leader, Mazi and Kano. I hear the voice. I hear the voice. That is the only voice that I heard.
Absolutely.
Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Chineke.
When you hear the voice of Ojukwu, when you hear the voice of Mandela, when you hear the voice of Martin Luther King, you know that all these people are freedom fighters. Not the voice of people that are collecting bribe everywhere. That is the only voice, and nothing can stop us from forgetting Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother, for that. We welcome that. Of course, indeed, I heard a voice. And of course, I need to give you this breaking news, even as our brother, OK Foreign, have said here on this platform, that this early morning, policemen shot at a keke driver for not giving them 100 naira at Rukboku in Iguacha River State. Youths have taken the corpse to Rumokoro police station. On their arrival at the station, police start shooting and many are injured. Now this is how Biafran lives have become. This is how easy it is to kill Biafrans and nothing will happen. Unbelievable. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning and welcome to the program. Please, your name and where you calling from.
Good morning.
Deo.
My name is Basil Chijoke Okoro. I'm on Yomona in our
My goodness.
local government.
My goodness. Where are you calling from?
She here in Middleburg in South Africa now.
Now, wow. And do you know me in person?
Ikechukwu, Namose,
Unbelievable. You know, I'm always happy when people who know me from my roots calls me. It's actually a thing of joy to show that I am not alone from that area. Please go ahead.
My brother, you can never be alone.
I
greet you all. I just want to bring to our attention, because for some time now, I've been observing the goings on in Biafra land and that of our movement in the diaspora. So what I want to bring to our attention is this thing. Biafra is not a social club. Biafra is a movement. And Biafra is a revolutionary movement, for that matter. Biafra's destiny has been written even before any of us were even born. Our fathers fought for this Biafra, and this is our chance to redeem that which they fought for. Biafra is now or never. The world I know now, you cannot expect something to be given to you on a platter. Anything we need in life, you need to fight for it. And I'm very happy. Okay, our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi, said that all people who are noble to the cause can have forward so that they can help for this fight. Can join now, fight for this cause of Biafra. Whatever it is that we hear them on now, we should be cognizant of the fact that people will fall on the wayside. We should not cry over Onye misbehavior now. In fact, Onye misbehaved, I feel, who has been conquered or who has been bought, is an opportunity for another person to step up. So a full leader, Dachapu, is an opportunity for 10 more new leaders to emerge. So because we should not be dwelling on something gonna push us backwards. We need to move forward. Even without the present leadership now, they won't know in office. Even without them, the movement will still go on. So because appreciate appreciate all the family members of IPOB and I want to encourage us more that we should not lose faith. Instead of us losing faith, let us strive and strengthen ourselves in the hope that Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us. And we know Chukwu Okike Abiama nọnyere anyị, and we are not going to lose this one. Manda nebu no bibu, manda nebu everywhere, manda sasi nebu or whatever. Their blood and their death is not in vain. Onyo brea tasra na for this cause. Their blood, instead of their blood to be in vain, their blood will be the nourishment to nourish the tree of the freedom of this Biafra we are in fight for.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, my brother. You have spoken well, and of course, we welcome that. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East, and Biafra is our last destination.
This is Breakfast with Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, on people of the East. Join the interaction now.
All right, of course, it is Breakfast with Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, on people of the East, and I'm asking you to join the interaction now because this is the only platform where you express yourself, you say what is in your mind, and of course when you do, you keep it clean, you make sure you stick to the status quo. All right, let me see. I think I've got a caller on WhatsApp. Let's go to him and know what he's got to say. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me, people of the East?
Good morning, my dear brother Mazi Ikechukwu. My name is Mazi Friday. I'm calling you from Crossover State, Calabar.
Good morning.
I want to greet you for what you are doing. I want to greet you for whatever you are doing for my dear brother. What's our problem here? I want to head our problem here. We need the meeting to come up in Crossover State again. Secondly, the radio is not coming up again. When the radio is coming up, many people have come out to join our struggle. For now, the radio is not coming up. I want to call Foreign to help us to store our radio back so that we in here can go back for what we are doing. My dear brother, again, I want to say about there's a petition going on. I don't know, I will not supposed to discuss about it. There's a petition Simon Eber have said that we will sign in. I don't know whether we are not supposed to say it. I want to use this opportunity to call IPOB worldwide, Biafrans, to sign that petition so that only since
all right,
I want to use this opportunity to call everybody.
Mazi, I cannot pronounce on that because I am not sure. Because, whatever we do, I can also start up something as Mazi Ikechukwu, But, of course, I need to run it through with the leadership. And once the leadership are in line or in tune with it, of course, we will spread it like a wildfire. So, with that petition of Simon, I don't know, how far it is with our leadership. I'm not saying that they're against it or they're for it. I don't know. So before I can begin to advertise it, I need to find out. Now that you have said it, I need to also inquire. And then, of course, whatever they say, then, of course, we will advertise it. As long as it's for good, it's for the restoration of Biafra, we are in it. But first of all, I need to make sure that, of course, then I will bring it to the forefold. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. But our problem here in Crossbar State, we need to let us start our radio back.
I've taken note. I've taken note. Maz, I've taken note of what you've complained. I've taken note of that.
Yes, thank you very much. Mazi Ikechukwu, let your brother. Thank you very much.
Which side of Olo are you from? All right, he has dropped off, and of course, we must continue. And I thank you very much for that. Of course, we are coming to the end of this program, but of course, let's enjoy some beautiful music. Multi on the beat. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail.
That grow in North, they always bring a disgrace to us. And not all of them, some of them. And sometimes they always influence our brothers. Because even the one that are still in the North, that our leader said, because of them, that the Northern Cabal, they are saying, if anything happens, they are going to kill them. Let them kill them. Because now, if they don't want to come back to Biafra land, we will use them as a sacrificial to prepare the ground. But if they are supporting what we are doing, now for them to use as an opportunity to go and destroy the Sultan and Sokoto and all those men that are around the corner. They can even use become a blessing to us if they can give themselves as a blessing. Because God can use somebody to bless a nation. But if you allow somebody to come and do your work, it cannot be possible. But I'm encouraging every Biafran, let us put hands together and do this work. Because it's not a work of one person, it's not a work of two persons, but it's a work of everybody. And if you know that you cannot do the work, and you know that you can encourage in wisdom or even in kind, do it. It's for the work of the kingdom. And if you know that you can do it with your whole heart. Don't do it like somebody can come and tell you thank you. Do it because sometimes my father always says something for me. Whenever we do something, our father will always criticize us, and he tells us that you never do anything good until you bring your best inside. Then he can say that, my son, you have done as your father. Now I'm encouraging you, all Biafrans, please bring all your best that we can support and build this kingdom. I know very soon we are going back to our home, and the soonest the world is going to celebrate with us. All hail Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. And of course, we welcome that. It is indeed a great advice, and of which is welcome, I must tell you, because if you bring a good advice, we need to welcome it as well. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. Our time is almost up. My goodness me, and the calls are still coming, but definitely we will bring this program to an end. Radio Biafra it is, and of course, we are the people of the East.
Multi on the beat. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom.
freedom. Give us our freedom. It's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, oh, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going freedom. In the name of Chukwu, oh, we are free. No enemy can stop what Chukwu we are going. We believe in the name of Chukwu. Chukwu no one can battle with Chukwu Ikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you.
But before, of course, we go, I need to take the last call for today. I need to take the last call. I think the caller is on Skype. Caller on Skype, thank you for waiting. People of the East, good morning.
Mazi, now WhatsApp, please.
Yes, on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, go ahead.
Yeah, Mazi Ikechukwu now. One like good morning from here, Mozambique.
Wow. Obilo, elebiti grishi. Elebiti grishi. No. I hope you're not going to talk about that here. We are no longer talking about it. Hashtag we move. Yes.
Yeah, Mazi calling from Nampula province. Mazi, hard call Biafra, 100% hard call. As some children can no, I didn't, but also run and watch and had Kabiam.
You say what you like?
I watch little man. I did to the man, I did Biafra again. I did to where am I joke? I did to the man again. And when I suspect, I suspect on my mother, I suspect now. Also go to Nishin before I meant to the man again. I don't mean to I did to the man again. I did that again.
So Obilo. So you guys here to me na kwa na kwa you guys here to na onye na kwa ya. Please go ahead. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mazi, I may believe that our leader, if I thought that our leader can give us instruction that we must take oath, take another oath again, general, with water and water and salt. Because you man all not possible. Our leadership, IPOB, to just give us a head to take on that oath with the salt and water. Because everybody everybody are taking water. If I thought that we can do it, I can hear them come more. Have to call because I think ana show kwana akuo kwa kala hoshina na hope ndena ndena kuro I got demasa so kwa eri. My brother, kama leadership IPOB do it like that. Yaka. So the guy can do put any hide. Because now from can take oath, I take I can one day for him. Man, I believe that now if you do this one now, help. Because that one many can do.
But now listen, Mazi Obilo, listen. You know, in law, they say that when you shake hand with somebody, it is automatically, it automatically becomes an agreement and is binding. Now, the one that we have taken already, do you think it is not going to work on anybody who broke that oath? So whether you take with salt or with water or whatever, that one you have already taken. Trust me when I tell you. People don't know how I can to their children and their family. That oath you took with IPOB, the current one, it is working, and it will work on anybody who broke that oath. So whether Mlio or Nu, it's immaterial. The bottom line is, are you on the oath? If you are on the oath, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Mazi, when you have on Chidukuna, ask him that now. Chineke, on your laboration to run this guy and Mary. As of now, on that aspect. Thank you very much. Mazi, below son of your Mozambique. I got there, Namana Hachko Kabia, when you put on your name.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. And of course, our brother who called Mazi OTC from France, of course, he is leading a zone called Ile. I don't know what that means, but of course that is French. Only international French, which is Ile de France. Ile de France is new in France. Okay, thank you very much, my brother. And of course, it is a comrade that I've known since 2017, since we began this journey. And I'm glad that he is still wasting strong. And so goes to every Biafrans that is wasting strong in what we are doing. And of course, we must continue. On the Rubewan Nabal also, it's one nigga also. This song that I'm playing now says, if you think that when you kill your brother, it makes you a warrior, then go ahead and let's see how warrior you become. All right, we are summarizing this morning and our program is almost coming to an end.
More seriously on the beat. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom, Give us our freedom, Rise up the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going freedom. In the name of Chukwu, we are free. No enemy can stop what Chukwu has proclaimed. We are going. We believe in the name of Chukwu. Chukwu no one can battle with Chukwu Ikabiama. God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Kikabiyama.
Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home
by the name of Chukwu.
Oh, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom,
we are going
freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu.
We are going.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of
Chukwu can see when we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about us raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls? What will you call those people? I ask you, Mr. Right. Your people are walking free in the street with their sandals, killing our fathers and mothers, taking their lives away from us, claiming the ownership of another man's land. Mr. Right, what you do? You did nothing. We are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our freedom. It's our right to protect our mother's land. Fellow Biafrans, lift your heads up. We are going home. We are going home. Land of Biafra. We are the rising of the sun. We are moving. We are unstoppable. Long live Biafrans. Long live Mazi. Long live Ipob. Long live. My name is Osita Molobo. God bless our people. God
So
will grant
much
us
brotherhood, and that it is why our slogan is on Rubenwane Abaloso. You know, when you hear the cry of your brother, you should not despair, you should not run, you should lend a helping hand. Very, very important. We don't believe in killing our own, we don't believe in killing our brother. You know, asekwanona oru ogolo ebudike, man oruzie na ogwezi achobadike. Highly understandable, of course, for that matter. You kill your brother at home. When the day shall come when you will need, your brother, of course, there are people who are needed in every occasion. They rises up in every occasion, and people like that, you must try every possible best. You must do whatever necessary or whatever it takes to keep and protect such people. Look at our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the greatest warrior after the people's general Ikechukwu that we have. And the best we can do is to keep this warrior, because trust me when I tell you, we will need him anytime, because he is he that keepeth the land of Biafra. Elohim has appointed him to be the one. Elohim has appointed him to be the lion that keepeth Biafra land, and we shall guide and protect him jealously from all those vicious animals that are floating everywhere. everywhere. So this is where we will bring this program to an end, and I want to thank you all for listening. I want to thank Biafrans all around the world for making this program, of course, worthwhile. I want to thank all the callers, those who have called from east, west, north, and south, abroad, in the zoo, wherever you have called this morning. I want to thank you, and I want to appreciate you all. And I want to say something about our brother from Mozambique. The one that called initially and said something, and of course I have to correct him and then to reprimand him, and he has the guts and the audacity to call back again to apologize. I really learned a lot from him this morning. We need to be able to be learning from one another. I learned from him. I mean, some people will not want to do that. Some people wouldn't even see the reason to do that. But he saw the need and the reason to call back, to apologize and explain himself. And I must tell you, he have earned my respect. Thank you, Grace Biafrans. And of course, this is where we will leave it. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. My name is Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha. Thanking you for having breakfast with me this morning. And I say, may God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God keep and protect him. And may God bless Biafrans all around the world. But most importantly, may God bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun. From me, Mazi Ikechukwu, Onuoha, I will see you soon. And together, we all shall say Biafra. Goodbye, and God bless.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Rise of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's life is about, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going. Freedom in the name of Chukwu. By the name of Chukwu, we are free. No enemy can stop what Chukwu we are going. We believe in the name of Chukwu. By the name of Chukwu.
Savior, holy, 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 another Savior, holy, holy,
Well, this is Mobian. This is dedicated to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPF families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafra War, in the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, one man revived the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafra army to fight, and they were singing out, holy, 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 all the never do is another Savior. They were singing out, holy, great leader has risen up now. Oh, and he's leading the Biafrans to victory. Yamadika, Yabika, Kapana, no. Hey, when I'm singing along. Holy, 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 holy. Nandekana is another Savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nandekana is another Savior. When I sing along. Holy, 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 holy. It's another Savior. Right thing, getting on fast now. Holy, 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 holy. I'm a it's another Savior. Holy, holy, getting moving holy, holy. Never freedom. It's another Savior. Never freedom. Holy, 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 holy. Nandekana is another Savior.
Indigenous. And I know our hope is never for sure. One day we must be free. Elohim, yeah, we told us to go. Biafra is guaranteed. Yeah, people around the world will pray for peace to reign. Pray for peace to reign. Father, money everywhere. Pray for peace to reign. I got to sing. I got to sing. I got you man. I got to sing. I got to sing. I got you man. Innocent people are dying every day. Yeah, children are crying every day. Let me tell you what you need to know. Freedom is guaranteed. Let me tell you what you need to know. You must be free. Freedom. Are you going to marry? Are you going to marry? Yeah, France, freedom. Hey, are you going to marry? A lot is free, better green. Tell the kiss to the enemies. They call me hero and hero. Say the same, we will never give up. We made a creed that we wanna go. For the work that I got is great. Yeah.